What's up, everybody? I'm back. Depending on whether or not you're seeing this video or the other video first, I don't know. But as you may know, yesterday I saw Scream 5, 2022 in theaters yesterday at AMC. Um, and if you watched that whole review video that I did on Scream 5, you'd know that unfortunately it was a letdown to me and wasn't really digging it as a Scream film. And I just had uh, these high, not even high, just moderate expectations for that film. You know what I mean? And kind of disappointed, unfortunately. But anyway, that's not the point of this video. Um, so, as you probably have noticed, I've been gone for a little while. Haven't really been on YouTube or anything in a little minute. That is because I was having some weird health issue type things, and I'm still not entirely sure what was going on or anything like that. Um, I don't know. I went to a cardiologist a couple days ago or something like that. Did some stress tests and some ultrasounds of my heart, yada yada yada. They didn't see anything negative at that time during the testing or anything like that. But I still have to wait around to get a phone call to see if they find anything during like the examination period. You know what I mean? During the review and stuff. So I'm still waiting on that phone call to just double confirm that everything's okay. But like I said, I couldn't tell you what was actually wrong with me. I feel these past like 3, 4 days, I feel 1,000 times better than what I've been feeling. So I think whatever it was, I think it's going away. Thank God, because it was the worst. um, anyway, so I think I'm all right now. I think I'm doing okay. Um, some interesting news. So check this out. I got the third row seat removed from the van. That's kind of a bitch, a little bit. So obviously the middle two seats are designed to actually be removed. You can like pull the tab, and they're actual removable seats. You know what I mean? The third row seat is not a removable seat. It's like a semi-permanent seat. You actually would have to unbolt it and actually physically remove that seat in order to get that out of there. And that's what I had to do because the whole thing with the third row seat in this van is super strange. So first off, this is like, as far as I know and as far as I could find during research, this is the only van, the Mercury Villager Nissan Quests, from this time period are like the only vans ever made with a third row sliding third row seat, meaning that the third row seat's actually like on rails, like a rail system, like how your front row seat would be. You'd pull the lever underneath your seat and you'd push yourself forward or backwards. That's what the third row seat did. It was super weird. No other minivan does anything like that. You know, usually it would slide a little bit or like fold flat into the floor or pop out, stuff like typical minivan stuff. But as far as completely sliding all the way down and back, not done before. And I don't think it's ever going to be done again, only in this van. You know what I mean? And even the new Nissan Quest and stuff, they absolutely do not do anything like that. But what sucks about that third row seat is that when the third row seat is all the way back, locked into place in the very back, it gives you a very small amount of room. When you open the trunk, you only have like this small little trunk space to put things in when it's all the way in the back. So when it's all the way in the back, you really can only use like the middle section of the van. But then when you slide the third row seat all the way forward to use full trunk space, to use the full length, you still can't even use the full length because that seat's in the way. And to put insult to injury, when that third row seat is folded all the way forward, directly behind the front driver's seats, you can't use the sliding side doors because where that third row seat sits when slid all the way forward, it blocks entrance. It literally goes right in front of the sliding door, so you can't even get in or out or use the sliding door when the seat's pushed forward, and you can't use the trunk space hardly when the third row is pushed all the way to the back. So it really doesn't make any sense from an actual design perspective. It's kind of stupid. And I thought, if I ever had to haul passengers around, I would just use the middle two removable seats and not mess with the third row seat because it's a semi-permanent seat. So I removed the third row seat. I unbolted it from the bracket system, took it out of the van. But unfortunately, after you unbolt the seat and remove the seat, the bracket system and the rail system remain because they're bolted into the actual floorboard of the van, So you have to go in there. Jeffrey had to come along because I tried to remove all these bolts with like wrenches and breaker bars and stuff, and they had been in there for like over 20 years, so they just were not wanting to come out. So he came along brought an actual impact, and we went through one by one and removed every single bolt to the rail system in this thing and got the rails out. Then had to put every single bolt back in, you know what I mean, so you don't have an empty hole just sitting in the floor, and got rid of it that way. So now all the seats are gone, The middle two seats are gone, and the third row seat is gone. And I'm not really going to use the third row seat at all. Like I said, I'm going to keep it empty to haul all my stuff. And then if I have to haul passengers, I'll just put the actual removable middle two seats back inside of it, and then remove them again when I need the space again. And we got the roof rack on top, for extra storage space and stuff like that, if we take up too much room on the inside. And I gotta tell you, it's 1,000 times better without that stupid back seat in there. That thing took up so much room, didn't really serve any practical purpose in this van. It was kind of more of a nuisance than anything. So getting that out was a huge benefit. And obviously you're probably thinking, well, last time we saw you, the van was broken. And yeah, you'd be correct. So yeah, the van was broke for quite a while. Like I said, it started making a weird misfire sound, and it was misfiring. And it started making a really weird high-pitched whining noise, accompanied with a really nasty ass burning odor, almost like an electrical fire type smell. I was like, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? And I took it to different shops, and nobody could fucking figure out what was going on with this thing. I took it to Auto Plus down in Harrisburg because when I first took it to them for a different issue, they said that the distributor was bad. So they put in a remanufactured distributor, and everything was supposed to be fine after that. But even after I left with that new distributor, the whining sound and the burning smell was still there. So I was like, well, obviously you didn't fix it. So I took it back to them and said, hey, it's still making this noise, and I'm still smelling this stuff. So then I was like, well, maybe the remanufactured distributor was defective. These guys are fucking idiots. So then they take out the first distributor that they put in a brand new distributor, practically for free, because I guess something with a warranty or something like that. I don't know. So now this is like the freaking second distributor that they've put in. Whining noise is still there, burning smell is still there. I was like, okay, you guys clearly have no freaking idea what you're doing, because you can't even fix this problem. I take it up to Eddie's Super Service out in Orient. They fix it. It's literally fixed and back on the road the very next morning. It was an alternator. I don't know how stupid you have to be to not be able to figure out where the noise is coming from. But it was the alternator. So it was the bearings on the alternator pulley shaft. The bearings were just going out, and when bearings go out, they don't spin as smooth or as fast, so it's causing friction and heat. and it's causing drag on the rest of the pulley system. And when you have a pulley dragging and not spinning, it's slowing down all the other pulleys and it's going to cause issues. You know, it's going to slow down your water pump from spinning. It's going to slow down your crankshaft pulley and slow down power steer. It's going to slow everything else on that system down with it, you know? And we was having issues, you know, that it would hesitate to run. It would kind of shake. It would like have power losses and hesitation and all kinds of crazy shit. And as soon as they put that new alternator on there, everything went completely back to normal. It idles perfectly fine now. No hesitation, no stumbling, no power losses anymore. The whining noise is gone. The burning smell is gone. The interior lights are way brighter than what they were. The headlights are brighter than what they were. Like, everything is completely fixed now, and it was literally just an alternator. And that shop tried to put another distributor into it. Like, how stupid is that? That's ridiculous. But anyway, these fools charge me only $40 to put in the second distributor, the brand new one. They literally just ripped themselves off. But whatever, you know, I got a brand new distributor now and a new alternator. And there's probably nothing ever wrong with the distributor in the first place. You know what I mean? They just had no idea what they were talking about. But now the van is fixed and the van is back on the road, finally. So my next plan for it, before summer gets here, gonna get the AC system fixed. Not sure what's going on with the AC system. When I got this van, the belt was missing on the AC pulley. It was just completely gone. I was like, okay, that's weird. And then when I went to press in the Schrader valve system for the AC, no Freon came out and no air even came out like at all. The AC system was completely empty. It's not even compressed. So I don't know if maybe it just had a leaked all the Freon out. And maybe you just got to get the leak fixed and get it charged and it might be fine. Because I'm hoping that, man, hopefully that compressor's okay. If not, you know, we're going to have to put a new compressor in, the new dryer, the new, what do they call that, evaporative dryer, the new accumulator, and stuff like that. There's a ton of different components on an AC system on a car. But we'll have to figure it out. The only thing you can do is throw a belt on there, fill it full of Freon, and see what it does to even find a leak or anything like that. So it's going to be a bit of a process. But this van gets so freaking hot in the summertime, even with all the windows down. And the only windows that really go down are the driver door windows. The back side windows just pop out. They don't actually roll all the way down. They're just like vents instead of full operating windows. So it gets hot in here. You know what I mean? It holds a lot of heat. And the only thing that really does anything is when you have all the windows down and are moving. When you're sitting still, like, it's game over, dude. Like, it's not doing anything. And it's a big van, kind of. It's got front AC and rear AC, so it's gonna hold a lot of Freon. But we'll get it fixed. We'll figure it out. Get AC put back in this thing for the summertime. It does have heat, so winters have been completely fine. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's been all right. I'm looking forward to using this thing in the summer. I'm really pumped up. Really put a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of parts into this van to get it to where it is now. And I'm very proud of this van. It's a very reliable van. Like I said, it's got like 240 something thousand miles on it. Original engine, original transmission. It does not smoke. It does not burn oil. It does not leak fluid. The only thing it does is it leaks a little bit of power steering fluid because there is a hose somewhere on the low pressure side, not the high pressure side, or it'd be like empty all the time. So it's something on the return system. One of the clamps is either broken or won't tighten all the way. And it's just leaking a little bit of fluid out here and there, but it's very slow. I mean, I can drive this thing for a month, like at a time, before it even drops in level. So it's very, very slow. and the fluid for it's very cheap. So I just like, if I see it dropping, I'll just add a little bit here and there. Eventually, I'm gonna try to get that hose fixed. Um, it's a bit of a bitch where it's located and stuff, but might be able to get that figured out. But it doesn't leak coolant, it doesn't leak oil, it doesn't burn coolant or overheat, it doesn't do anything. It runs perfectly fine. I've replaced so many parts and stuff on it. Um, it's in pretty tip-top shape for what it is, honestly. And like I said, if you guys have any car questions, anything automotive related about mechanics or things like that, or trouble with your cars and stuff, or any bicycle related questions, because I do a lot of work on bicycles as well. I do like full teardowns and rebuilds and all kinds of stuff. I do a lot of mechanic work, a lot of replacement stuff on cars and trucks and things like that. So if you have any questions or comments on anything in that regard, feel free to message me or hit me up. Yeah, I mean, you can message me, leave a message on Facebook, or not on Facebook, but on YouTube in the comments. I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. Or if like I do have a Facebook. If you want to try to find me on Facebook, it's just my name. It's just Darren Spence, on Facebook. And then just you can send me a friend request or message me or something, and I'll get back to you and try to help you figure out your issue and things like that. If you're local in the area and have something that you need help with, feel free to let me know, because if you're in Ohio somewhere or something like that, or central Ohio or something, may even be able to swing over and actually help you fix your stuff. You know what I mean? It just depends, or help you walk you through something to fix your car. It really just depends. You know what I mean? But yeah, feel free, leave questions, comments, and things like that in that regard. We'll try to help you figure out what's going on with your stuff, Um, but yeah, I got lots of plans for the summer. I want to do a lot more fishing, hiking, bicycling, all kinds of stuff for this summer, And it's going to be really cool, because then we'll have a lot more videos to do. Because I started this channel like kind of in the winter time, so it's where there hasn't really been a whole lot of content with doing anything, because everywhere's closed and it's too damn cold to go out and do anything anywhere, with especially fishing and hiking, anything outdoor related, because it's winter time. But winter is almost over now for the most part, so we're getting there, and once spring starts coming around and the weather starts getting a lot nicer, we're gonna have a lot more content, a lot more videos and things to do. It's gonna be really cool once spring comes around. Um, so I'm getting new glasses. Actually, they came in yesterday. I need to go pick those up. My insurance and stuff, it covered the exam, and it covered the frames and lenses and things like that. I got the anti-glare on the lenses for like the nighttime, for like lights and things like that. It really helps out. It was supposed to really help out at night and things like that. But it's like an odd $50 something that I have to pay, because I got the frames and lenses for free. It's just that the anti-glare thing is like $50 or something like that. So I'm about to go out, do some deliveries on DoorDash, get that odd $50, and then run over there, pick up my frames and things like that, and that'd be pretty cool. Hopefully they got the prescription correct, and I can see a lot better, because it's been probably 3 or 4 years since these glasses on this prescription. So things are starting to get a little out of focus here lately. So I'm really hoping that these new glasses, or hopefully the prescription is correct and I can actually see again. You know what I mean? Especially nighttime's always been started to get rough in the past couple of years with these glasses. Nighttime just got kind of blurry. Things got a little out of focus, having like distance issues and things like that. So I'm really hoping that the new frames can really make a huge difference for driving, because I do a ton of driving, especially with like the delivery driver thing. You know what I mean? It's like kind of what I do. You know what I mean? But yeah, I really need that new prescription. So fingers crossed they didn't screw it up, because it got screwed up one time like years ago. They gave me the same prescription for both lenses, which is obviously, but each lens is a completely different prescription on mine. Because my eyes are not exactly the same. That'd be like super weird, you know what I mean? So I had to freaking take those ones back and hang on a sec. Yeah, I had to take those ones back and have it redone. It was super frustrating. Hopefully they didn't screw this up. But all right, guys. Yeah, well, that's where I've been. What I've been up to here lately. It's good to get back in here, get a video going again. It's been a minute, but I'm starting to feel a hell of a lot better than what I was. So I think everything's going to be good from here on out. Hopefully, and we'll try to get you some new videos, new content, things like that. Like I said, I'm going to have a lot more mechanical videos, bicycle rebuild, mechanical videos, fishing. Going to be doing some kayaking, hiking, bicycling, road tripping, all kinds of stuff. Like I got tons of plans for summer this year. A lot of stuff that I wasn't able to get to last summer, and plus I didn't have the YouTube channel last summer anyway. So even if I did all that stuff that I wanted to do, you guys wouldn't have been able to see it anyway. So it wouldn't have made a difference anyway. You know what I mean? But we're here now, you know. So looking forward to it. We're up to like what, 16 subscribers now. Could be a little more. I haven't checked it in a minute, which is awesome. Always nice to have new subscribers. You know, that's great. We got like a little over 8,000 views to the channel, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so I feel really good. You know, the channel's starting to grow a little bit, which is awesome because we just started it, you know, not even too long ago. Yeah, small channel, and it's starting to, I mean, 8,000 views already. We've only been here for like 3 months or something, you know, and 16 subscribers, you know, that's awesome, dude. Like I said, I'm always welcoming new viewers, new subscribers and stuff like that. When you're subscribed, it really helps out because then you get to actually see the new video and the new content when it gets released. You know, so you're not guessing whether or not a new video came out or if you missed one or something like that. You know, when you're subscribed, you get heads up, first dib notifications when a new video drops. Yeah, you don't miss anything. You know what I mean? You're kept inside the loop with everybody else. It really helps out, you know what I mean? But yeah, the videos are starting to get some views, which is pretty cool. We're going to have a lot more music stuff coming out as well, some new songs and recordings and things like that. It's just, this channel is going to be really a lot of stuff going on. You know what I mean? Different categories. And I always say, when you go to my channel, you know, don't just go to videos and just start watching like random videos. When you come to my YouTube channel, you have to go to playlists, okay? Because all my videos are categorized in order of what different genre they are, what type of video it is. So you got to go to playlist and then just select what you want to watch. We have the Childhood Saga series where I talk about my childhood and growing up and stuff like that, and like everything that I did and, you know, things like that. Then you have the scary stories thing that I do. You got just the daily vlog, daily update type thing that I do, which is like what this current video is. You got the music channel. There's so many different types of playlists. So just anytime you go to my channel, look up a video, just go directly to playlist, and it'll drop down all the different ones, and you can pick and choose which ones you're looking for, so you can actually kind of find what you're looking for instead of just guessing around. It'll help you out at that. Like, it'll save you so much time and confusion if you just do it that way. But yeah, I'm gonna get going though. Got to make a little extra side money real quick to go get my new glasses and things like that. I'm not sure how long they'll hold them at the store. I would assume that they wouldn't send them back or anything weird like that, but you never know anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna jump off here. Just a bit of an update because I've been gone for a while. Just let you guys know what's going on, what's all the new stuff to come, and all this cool stuff that I'm looking forward to. And if you saw my Scream 5 review and things like that, that's always cool to mess around with and things like that. But alright, guys, I'm going to jump off here. I got some stuff to do, and we'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.